there soon, preparing for the live stream.
She launched two new papers I saw.
Yeah, they're really pretty. That's the really good idea. I'm glad she's doing that. All right, I think we're I think Nancy, I think we are officially live. Let me see here. My phone just went to sleep.
So I'm have to wake.
Yeah, come on, wake up. We go under live. There we are. Okay. There's 2 people watching us.
I put you on. Let me silence myself. Hey, there we are. Whoa, I need a haircut. Make sure you put it on all messages.
Hi, everyone.
I just got done making spaghetti for dinner.
Nice. We had a box pizza. We had the real cheapo Red Baron kind.
I like Red Baron, the thin crust, the combination of thin crust I like.
Yeah, that's what we had. I had 2 pieces. I was kind of hungry.
Look what I have back here.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night. Stamp Wars.
Finally, the return of Stamp Wars. Mine's right here beside me. Yep.
I'm so excited. I go and I get my nails done tomorrow. I've caught up with all of my work stuff for this week, which has been taking me weeks to get caught up. So I don't have any homework to do for work. I'm caught up with almost all of my design team projects. So finally, Nancy I can relax tomorrow, although I am very nervous because last time we did Stamp Wars, T made us wear costumes and she had some funky sabotages. So I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie about that.
Yeah. You know, we're in for it. Whenever T is the host, you know, we definitely pay the piper.
We need to schedule some, you and I need to get a schedule together and put together some foiling classes before holidays, because these guys want to do foiling for their holiday cards. So we'll have to plan a schedule for maybe end of next month, because maybe beginning of next month, because I'm going on my trip the end of next month for work.
Okay. That'll be fine with me.
Aunt Cheryl.
Hi, Aunt Cheryl.
Hi, Sandy.
Hello, Sandy
Susie,
and
Candace.
Susie, Candace.
Frida.
Ciao. Hi, everyone.
Leah and I just got home from Kohl's. I went to Kohl's to return. I ordered an Amazon, a storage container, and it came and the handle was broken. I've been waiting a week. So I went back to Kohl's and I said to Leah, I'm going to return it. And she goes, okay, I'll just be in Sephora.
Yeah.
I walked out with $100 in a little tiny Sephora bag.
I was going to say, did she get anything good?
I got a pair of shoes for work.
Oh, well, good. Well, you need those for all those beautiful suits that you have, Hi, Debbie. Hello.
What are we doing? You're picking some winners and we're going to play with some new stuff.
Yeah. So 2 weeks ago, we did a live together on my channel and we played with Local King rubber stamp products. And so Lisa from Local King Rubber Stamp is sponsoring 2 $25 gift cards. Oh my gosh, what is that on your shoulder? Oh, that's so funny.
Like a child.
You're always entertaining, that is for sure. So I have the names of those 2 winners, right?
And I have a package. Lisa sent me some stamps, so I will mail. You'll pick another winner and I will mail package out.
Yeah, so we'll announce those at the end, right?
Yep. Okay.
All right. Sounds good. And I thought that tonight we would talk a little bit about some really pretty papers that just came out through Blue Knight Rubber Stamp.
And I have some to give away.
That's great. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. Yeah.
I do one prize package. I can do 1 set of papers and 1 stamp, and I can do 2 or I can do one prize package. You tell me what you want to do.
Let's do 2. That way someone will get the daytime papers and someone will get the nighttime papers.
Okay, that
And
sounds good.
Yeah, someone will get one scenic stamp and someone will get the other. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'll do.
Yeah.
2 prizes.
Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely.
And thank you to Blue Knight Rubber Stamps for giving us those to give away to you guys.
Yeah, they're some very beautiful artwork, and they're going to look great with the silhouette stamps that Blue Knight Rubber Stamp has a lot.
I have a small collection of Blue Knight Rubber Stamps.
I do too.
Just a very small collection.
So this is my small bin. Okay, this is my small bin, and then holy Toledo,
just a couple.
Big bin. I got it out of the storage closet.
I like something when I won't purge it.
Yep. I got a lot of stuff from them. That's for sure. So, okay. Yeah, super. We have 31 people watching right now, and we're hoping to get a couple more to watch. That'd be great. But for those of you who are here, we're so excited to see you. I'm very excited because I've been so lonely this week with my son going off to college. So thank you, Nancy, for spending some time with me.
Well, if you weren't 3.5 hours away, I'd be right there next to you.
Yep, exactly. Yep. All right.
Should we go hands down?
Oh, one thing I do want to show real quick before we go hands down. I have a really pretty card that Stephanie sent me. I don't know if you got one too, Nancy, but I will share you.
It's right here.
And a pretty envelope that she created. Yeah, and she sent me some pretty gems. Oh, they're just so pretty. Sparkly, sparkly.
Me some snowflakes.
Oh, those are nice. Yeah. And this is the pretty card. It's sort of like an oversized card. It has this really pretty blue vellum. Oh, yours is pink. Cute.
My favorite color. Does she know us or does she know us?
Such a pretty card. Thank you, Stephanie. She even sent us an envelope that we can use if we're gonna share it. So
perfect.
That was really sweet. I just wanted to share that. I thought that made my day. I really appreciate it.
I need to re-ink my VersaFine Flare.
That's a good idea. I should do the same thing. I use that ink all the time,
Well, it's the best ink for me for these silhouette stamps.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. Yep, emptiness, Cheryl. I didn't think it was going to hit me as hard as it did, but it certainly did, especially last night.
Well, it's tough because you don't have the dog, like you said, and then you don't have Jacob, and you don't have Doug, and
right. Doug's working night shift, so it's been lonely, in other words. But I've been trying to keep busy. I have been doing my videos that I have to get done, and just trying to, stay busy with work. It's not like I'm not, because work is very busy. There's no doubt about that. Yeah. Hi, Vidette. I hope I said your name right. And Susan said hello. Okay, cool. All right. You're still re-inking?
I'm just about done. Yep.
Okay.
But we can go hands down.
All right. That sounds good.
I forget how to do it. This is good practice for tomorrow.
Yeah, it sure is. Okay. There we go.
And we're going to do some giveaways on our Foiling Snobs Club group because we have now hit 7,000 members. So if you are on Facebook, our group is called the Foiling Snobs Club. And we just hit 7,000 members. So join us at Foiling Snobs Club on Facebook. Make sure you answer all of the questions. It's kind of our first defensive security of keeping kind of scammers out.
Exactly. Yes.
So make sure you answer all the questions and join us. And we don't just do foiling, we do, anything crafty.
Yep. And I'm at my new milestone is 3,500 subscribers, so 3,500. So that's exciting that I reached that.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm going to be doing some giveaways with that too. Another really good ink for this would be the Catherine Pooler Midnight ink.
Yes, you're right. And that really is the ink I should use. You're right, because it dries fast and I never use it for anything else. So I'm going to take your advice on that one.
Yeah, I grabbed my Catherine Pooler ink. Yes, Sally, it's been a while since we've seen you, so it's good to see you again. Thanks
Sally's
everyone
back.
for your. Yes, Sally's back.
It's
Thanks
like everybody took a little summer vacation.
Yeah, I think
Use
so.
this and see how it works with these new papers. Hopefully it doesn't rip them.
I have mine inside my Misty. I already put mine inside my Misty.
Oh, I should do that, shouldn't I? Because we're using red rubber stamps.
Yeah. So hopefully that'll work. Hopefully it won't rip the paper like you said. I have this pretty beach theme stamp. I wonder if any of these backgrounds. Yeah, that might work. This one looks like water.
This is a double-sided Grip It mat. It's basically just clear photopolymer. Same like the Altenew and the Waffle Flower, but we got it from Peddler's Den.
Yes.
Which is a small company. We got it at the stamp show. So we're going to try this out. And I'm going to put mine in my full-size Misty as well, because we are using, well, I don't know how this is going to work with the rubber stamps. We'll see if it adds too much thickness. I don't know.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, especially as big as these stamps are, might add too much thickness. We better test it out before we put that pretty paper in there.
And I'm just concerned with how, this paper is really pretty. It's double-sided. I don't want it to rip. I haven't used this mat yet. I haven't used this paper yet. So this is all brand new for me.
This is a stamp set that I think would look pretty with these papers.
So nice. And Deanna designed all of these, right?
Yes.
Like she used pan pastels and watercolors and stuff. She's so talented.
She really did a great job.
Okay, so
I got the Flying a Kite, which actually I've had this one for a while and I haven't used it, so this will be fun.
yeah.
See how it goes, right?
All we can do. Yeah, it makes my Misty a little too thick, so I'm not gonna do that. So we'll take.
You're gonna take the.
I'm gonna take the plastic mat out. It did not rip my paper, which was good. And I'm just gonna put my Misty mat back in.
Okay, just take the Grip It mat out.
Yeah, because I do need the Misty more than I need the Grip It.
Yeah, the Grip It is really good for, your photopolymer stamps. I mean, I've been using it a lot.
And stenciling.
Yeah. It's a nice size too.
Just put my Misty mat back in.
Okay.
Hi, Debbie. Hey, how is everybody doing out there? I know a lot of you guys are like chow on the West Coast, and I just want you to know we're thinking about you guys. I was on the conference call today with the guy at work, and he was, kind of coughing a little bit, and I was like, "Yeah, all right, you need a drink of water," and he said, "Oh, I'm out here with the wildfires, and I was like, oh my
Oh,
gosh.
wow.
So hopefully everybody is staying safe. I always worry about you guys. Okay, I grabbed a piece of that paper, and this is the Better Things Ahead silhouette stamps. And I have a whole bunch of these silhouette stamps. I've always said how awesome the silhouette stamps are at Blue Night Rubber Stamps. So I have that in my large Misty. Rubber Stamp took the mat out, and I'm going to use my Catherine Pooler Midnight ink, which is a ink that is archival. It stains, but the spongy pad makes the ink go down easy. And then I have my little universal handle. So if you've never seen Blue Night Rubber Stamps handles, these are great if you are prone to dropping your ink pads or have a problem with arthritis or dexterity in holding the ink pads. For example, the Catherine Pooler ink pads, the foam sticks up high, but this is a very low edge to grab onto. So if you're prone to just kind of slipping or dropping or have some issues with holding that, the universal handle is a much thinner handle, and there's 2 very strong magnets built in. And then you just buy these. We have these in our Amazon shop, and it just is a little metal plate and has sticky tape on it. And you stick that on the back of your most used ink pad, so you can see the regular original one is a much wider block, and the universal one is a thinner block. So it works really well in these oval ink pads, and the original one works well in the square or the rectangle ink pad. So if you didn't know that, it really helps. It's super strong. It's not going to fall off. It's not Velcro. And you see me use them often in my videos because it really does come in handy.
I use them all the time with my ink pads.
I need a bigger desk.
So you're going to Florida, Nancy, or?
Yeah, so for work, we have our national meeting, and it is the 3rd week of September. And we're going to Hammock Beach. I've never been.
No, I've never heard of that.
Some resort, Hammock Beach. That's all I know. And I have a layover, well, a flight change in Atlanta, and I'm really freaking out because it's only a half an hour flight change.
Oh my goodness.
This will be the first time that I only take a carry-on. So I'm trying to figure out how I can pack a week's worth of clothes and only a carry-on.
Oh my goodness.
It's going to be interesting for me. Ooh, this ink pad is over juicy.
Oh my goodness. Sally said they had a black bear come up to their front porch the other night.
Oh my gosh.
That's kind of scary. Looking for food.
Well, where you live, that could happen. Not where I live.
Yeah. Jacob said one of his friends that's college is from Bethlehem. So I said, okay. Yeah. Yep. His name is Tim. Yeah.
Look at that. Oh my gosh, this paper just soaks that ink right up.
Yeah. He's meeting all kinds of nice people, it seems. So that's a good thing.
Oh yeah, he'll be fine, Mommy.
As you said, the mayor, right?
Yes, he'll be the mayor in no time. Such a good kid.
Yep. We talked for about 35 minutes tonight, and he said, he's doing better than he even thought he would be doing. I said, and then your classes start on Monday, and then it's really down to the wire.
Wow. I'm in love with this paper.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Look how easy that was. All I have to do is cut it down a little bit.
Yeah. Yep. And here's how mine turned out. So let's go fly a kite.
Wow. That looks cool.
Thanks.
That kind of is reminiscent of my childhood. I remember my sister and I going out and flying a kite.
Flying kites.
Yeah. This paper soaks that ink up right away.
Yeah, I noticed that too. It really does.
That is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, this looks amazing. I could never make a background look that realistic.
Yeah, I know. It looks really good.
This is going to be too much fun. This is too easy, too fun. Oh no, I'm going to make like 50 million cards. So wear layers on the plane, Michelle says. Good idea, Michelle. Yes. Well, luckily it's kind of business casual, so I don't have to, wear any suits like I normally wear
good.
for work. So,
Yeah, that's really good.
it would just be like khaki pants kinds of things. Cheryl missed the paper at Stampway. Yeah, that was really the only booth. We only got to shop in like 2 booths before the excitement started.
Yeah, I got some stuff at Scrappy Boy too. And over at Marco's Paper.
Yes.
And then that was it. It was full steam ahead. So that one, hi Marva. So that one was called Flying a Kite. That's the one I used. And these papers are double-sided, so the back looks like the universe, like stars.
If you mess up, you can flip it over.
Yep, exactly.
How about this one? Let's see here. I'm just going to grab my silhouette stamps and just find backgrounds that look good. And you can turn these. I mean, you can go, there's no right or wrong way here, which is cool. It's very kind of abstract.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I like this one. I'm going to grab one of the nighttime skies. This is the background trees.
5 of each of the 4 designs. That would look good on there. That would look real good on there. Let's save that one.
Yeah, the new set has some really pretty like moons.
I know. I got to get that one too.
Yeah. I love this one. I love this kind of greenish colored moon. It's so pretty. This is cool too.
I think I'm going to do the lighthouse on this. Because that's kind of
Hi,
like
Diana.
the ocean.
I didn't know Diana jumped on. Very nice. Yeah, that would look pretty.
I heard, Lisa brought me up. That's so awesome. Yeah.
Very nice.
She makes really cool inks. Thanks, Diana.
Yeah, I hear you about wanting to hoard them, but they have a really good price, $7.99 for all these papers, and I feel that encourages me to definitely use some of them, not just hoard them. Yeah.
Well, and I like when stuff is easy. For me, it's all about speed. So if it's easy, I'm on board.
Okay, the size of the paper. Hi, Becky.
They're pretty big.
4.25 by 5.5, but I'm going to get
they're big. They're A2 size, so you can cut them down a little bit.
Yeah. I'm going to get my ruler out here just to verify that.
It says it on the packaging.
Oh, okay. 4.25 by 5.5. Thanks, Nancy.
Who's doing laundry? Leah, are you doing laundry?
Not me.
The best kid. I have the best kids. Let me tell you. Xavier, he got his permit yesterday. He got 100 on the test. I can't believe it.
So exciting. Congratulations, Xavier.
My baby is growing up. I don't like it. Your baby went to college and mine's going to be driving.
I'm telling you. Wait till he goes to college.
And my other one makes me spend too much money on makeup I don't need. You're lucky you don't have a girl to spend all your money.
Well, we were talking about that, and when we were moving Jacob in on Wednesday, we were talking to the parents of his roommate. Seems like a really nice kid. Anyways, they have an older son that just graduated from UPJ in May. And I said, so you've already done this before? And they said, yeah. And I go, hey, at least it's not girls. With girls, we'd have to be like decorating it to the nines. It would have to be,
right.
It would all have to be matching. Jacob's like, I don't really care, Mom. I just want to like get all my stuff
just for it to be functional. Right.
Yeah. He doesn't really have any care at all about the way it looks. He didn't even take his comforter down with him. I said, Jacob, why didn't you pack that in the car? He goes, what does it matter? I'm like, it's a comforter. It's to make you feel comfortable, like you're at home. It's like a piece of home. And needless to say, it's going down with him. He'll be home tomorrow after 5.
Well, he won't need it until it gets cooler out.
Yeah, but it just looks so much nicer than just a blanket, you know.
Yeah, well.
Oh, Nancy, that's beautiful with that
That just
lighthouse.
came out perfect. Yes.
I love it.
It would make a really nice like sympathy card.
I think so too. Yeah. Ooh.
I just put the link in there for you, Susan. We are using products all from Blue Knight Rubber Stamps. So we are using Blue Knight Rubber Stamps silhouette stamps. And the paper we're using, there's 2 sets of paper we're going to be using. The first one is called, what is it called? There's no names on here. Is there
Day
names?
Sky and Night Sky?
Where? Yeah, but where are the names at?
Yeah, it
Maybe
says
because we got the originals.
this one says Day Sky, so I'm assuming this one is Night Sky.
Mine's covered. Yeah. Day Sky and Night Sky. And these were designed by Deanna Tubbs-Cedello, and she has been very active at making cards. She's a true artist. Her mother's an artist. So she just very talented, very amazing lady. And now she is designing these papers, and we picked them up at the show for Blue Knight Rubber Stamps. So we have grabbed our Blue Knight Rubber Stamps silhouette stamps and these papers, and we're just going to town making a whole bunch of cool backgrounds. And there's 2 more new sets that we didn't get, but we'll be ordering.
No, for sure. Yeah.
Well, I think the York show is coming. Maybe I talked you into driving.
Yeah, so if anybody goes to the York show, make sure you stop at Blue Knight Rubber Stamp and get these papers. Definitely. So I made a little bit of a boo-boo. My stamp was just a little bit too low. But once I trim that, I don't think it's going to matter too much. I'm gonna lose a little bit of my moon, but you know, it's okay. It's really pretty, isn't it? That's
I'd rather
nice.
it be a little bit bigger than.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, where you can cut it down.
Yeah, for sure. That's
right,
pretty
so
though.
Here's
That's
the first
really
one I did, and this one is the day set, and this is called Better Things Ahead. And it does come with a sentiment, and it says, there are far better things ahead than any we leave behind. C.S. Lewis. I don't like to put sentiments. I like to save the cards, and then when I'm ready to use them, I'll apply a sentiment. And then this is the Lighthouse silhouette. And we all know how to use our pan pastels to make these backgrounds, but then you got to wait for the pan pastel to set, stamp over it, spray it down. So this is the lazy way of getting beautiful backgrounds, because Deanna already did all of that beautiful artwork for us. And since Blue Knight Rubber Stamps has already printed these, you know, we're not getting messy, powdery hands. All we're doing is just stamping, and that's it. So Absolutely. If you are saving on your budget, it is much cheaper to buy these papers and much faster and easier than it is to go out and buy yourself some pan pastels or get them out. And I love my pan pastels, but you got to be in the right, you know, frame of mind to be able to blend. And, you know, I don't know that I can make it as beautiful as this.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the owl would look cool with the moon paper. So we do have the owl and the moon. Oh, that's one of my most favorite Blue Knight Rubber Stamp sets. Let me find that one. Good idea, Becky. You're using your thinking cap. There's what it is just one of my favorite all times, the owl and the moon. You know which one I'm talking about, right, Nancy?
I'm looking, but I'm like, ooh, I got so many of these silhouette stamps. How do I just pick a couple?
Yeah, exactly. Here it is. I found it. This one called Wolf and Owl. Okay. And so it's got the wolf and it's got the tree, and the tree has an owl in it. And see if we can. Yeah, that's going to look fantastic. With one of these night times. I think I'll do this one. This one's pretty. It's like a greenish nighttime. Then there's also this one, which is more like a purple nighttime moon. They're really nice, both of them. I think I'll do the purple. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay. So let me get this lined up. So make sure I have it lined up right. And you can use some acetate to line things up just to make sure you have everything lined up the way you want it. Which I might do that. No, I'm going to use the smaller moon. Change my mind. I'm going to use the smaller moon.
Look at all the stamps that we have that could make this work. I'm just going to show you guys the ones that I pulled out here.
Yeah.
So this is called Island Reflection.
Oh, yeah.
I have New York City, Statue of Liberty, and Skyline. Here is Wolf and Owl that we're going to use together. I love this one. This was one of my original Silhouette Stag.
Yes, love that one.
Grace and Peace. The Silhouette Horses, Galloping Horses.
Love that one.
Silhouette Wolf.
Yep.
Then we have our holidays coming up. So Horse and Sleigh. And Light of the World. Meet Me at the Docks. Lake Pier. And one of my favorites, Gone Fishing. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them. Let's see how many Nancy can put into cards during this live.
Yeah. I'm going to grab a piece of acetate and just, this will help me make sure that I'm lining everything up okay. Well, that piece is too big. Come on, give me a piece of acetate that'll fit. Here we go.
The only N thing you have is the Tyler one. It can barely even see the letter. So.
When does Leah go back to school?
Monday.
Well, good luck, Leah. I hope things go really good for you this year. And I know it will because you're a really good student. You do a good job.
Thank you.
You're
She's
welcome.
got her book bag packed. It's ready to go. She was charging her her school Chromebook. So that's ready to go. So she's got all her clothes. Now my son, he was supposed to go get a couple more shirts today. And he was like, forget it, Mom. I don't want to. So
yeah,
he didn't get his shirts. You know what? I'm going to let's use this one.
see, I'm going to bump it over just a little bit. This helps me with my positioning just to make sure I have it in a good position. Oh, Kaylin wants to go outside in her car. She likes to go for a ride in the car, Chow. Is that what you're saying?
In her buggy? Or in
I don't know if
car?
she wants to go. It says her car, but does she have like a little?
Yeah, she
scooter
has
car?
a little buggy.
Okay, that's probably it. Yeah.
Xavier used to love that thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I think that looks really good with the way it is centered on this paper. And then after that, I'll go in with this underneath of it. That'll be perfect. Okay. So let's go ahead and put this away.
I gotta say, this is so easy because this paper soaks up the ink, so there's less miss spots.
Yep. Yeah, it does really soak it up. Yep. It's okay, Bobby. We're glad you're here. We just kind of got started, really. We're just playing around with these new papers from Blue Knight Rubber Stamp and some of our Silhouette stamps from Blue Knight.
The weather in Texas, Bobby. Look at this is so stinking easy.
Yes, it is.
And Deanna, you evil geniuses. I love you guys. I love easy artwork.
I can't make moons in that look like this.
Right?
So
I'm just gonna
pretty.
chug along here.
Oh, where's my stamp cleaner?
This is the hardest part, getting the paper unstuck from my sticky mat. Everything else is easy. Cat.
Ooh, 103. I know it's really hot. In a lot of places.
Ooh.
And I think the humidity is really bad, like in Wisconsin and Missouri and places like that.
Speaking of Wisconsin, did you guys see Miss Gina K do Dusty Dusty on her foiling today?
Oh my gosh, no.
I
That's
was like,
great.
go Gina, go Gina. So proud of her.
Nice.
Okay, which one do we want for our wolf? That's
Okay, I
too
got-
galaxy, I think. Ooh, we gotta go with the big one.
Okay, you go ahead with the big one. I went with the greenish one.
I'm gonna use the silhouette wolf with the big one. That's what she said.
Okay, and now I'm going to, I just want to make sure I have this lined up right. So I'll put my acetate back down again. Just want to make sure I have everything centered. I'd hate to go through all this and then stamp it crooked or something.
Yeah, having a Misty or some kind of stamp positioner definitely helps when you're doing this kind of stamping.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's going to be great right there. Perfect.
Wow. Yeah, you picked the right paper. That looks good.
Okay. Thanks. Let's go ahead and stamp our wolf.
And then if you have the rocks, you can do the rocks on the bottom. I forget what it's called, but it's the one that just looks like a little hilly mountain kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's Gloria on here. We know how Gloria loves the wolves.
I don't know if she is.
Gloria, you out there? Gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, this one's my favorite so far. Then
Oh,
back
that's
the
great.
mat. Then
That
back
looks
the
great.
mat. Wow.
I'm gonna do-
This would look really great if you do fairy stamping. This
Mhm.
paper would look great with that too.
Here we go. I
I'm
switched
just
over
like
to-
in awe. Look what I just made, Leah. Look at it. She just gave me that. Ooh, that's cool, Mom.
Yeah, it's awesome. I switched over to VersaFine Clair just to get a little bit of a heavier pigment ink on
Yeah.
this because it's overlapping the tree.
Yeah.
There we go. Ooh, that looks good. Of course, I can trim it down and it'll be ready to go.
Yep. I'm gonna do all the stamping and then we will yeah, the horses came out really nice.
Show me the horses again.
Here you go.
Oh, pretty. Very pretty. Yep. Hi, Cynthia.
How about this one? I'm trying to
Yep.
do one of each paper so everybody can see what the papers look like.
Okay, which one are you doing next?
The clouds, and we're gonna bring Miss Statue of Liberty in with this one.
All right. I think I'm going to do, it's like, I like this one, the silhouette gazing horse. That's a nice one. And I thought there was like an elephant or something.
Yep, there is a family of elephants.
Yeah.
You're right. I didn't grab that one. You are right.
There's a pretty giraffe too.
Yep, I pulled that one out.
Did you pull the stag out?
I did.
Okay, stag.
Hi, Cynthia. Abraham, I know you've been working hard. I think I will do the city, like the skyline,
Okay.
but I'll do it in dark gray, like so it's behind the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
I'll make it a little lower. We'll do it like that. Let me grab some dark gray ink.
I'm still looking for my elephant. Oh. Ah, found it. Yes.
Probably could have moved up a little more on the paper, but it's all right. It's fine.
That's pretty.
So Chow has sent Kyle back to public school this year, so she's adjusting.
He seems to really like it, right?
Yeah, sounds like he's got a couple girlfriends already.
Yeah.
He's doing better than my son.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll cut this down a little bit. You're doing the giraffe? You did the giraffe?
I'm going to do the elephants.
Okay. I will do the giraffe since you're doing elephants.
Okay.
Which one didn't I do? Oh, I did all 4 of those.
I think I'm going to have to use the big moon. It's just so pretty. Oh my goodness.
Turn this one.
I don't think I'll be able to get all the elephants on, but I'm going to try. Yeah, I think I will. At least get the first 2. Oh, that's good, Chow. I'm glad he loves going to school. That's half the battle right there.
Yeah, it's a pain when they don't want to go to school.
Right. Now, does the giraffe? Its tree is separate, right? Oh no, the giraffe is not separate.
Yeah, it's all together.
Okay. Because I was thinking that it'd be nice to have a tree with these elephants. I wonder if I can combine the silhouette grazing horse.
Look at
elephant.
this.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful. It's like the Northern Lights.
Right?
Yeah, that's so cool. So cool.
If you guys are going to be shopping at Blue Knight Rubber Stamps, you can let Lynn and Scott know. Nancy and Tracy made me do it.
Yes.
Don't forget your magnetic handles while you're there.
I'm going to change it. I keep changing my mind, but I want to get the full stamp. That's why I'm going to switch to this paper. For the elephants. Okay, so this is the elephants of Walk by Faith.
Did you do the stag? You didn't do the stag yet.
No, I didn't do the stag.
I'll do the stag.
Okay. My midnight ink is a little dry, so I'm just switching over to VersaFine Clear at this point.
Mine's super juicy.
Yeah. Chow says, I want those papers.
Well, the great thing is Blue Knight Rubber Stamps is based out of Maryland. So they manufacture the stamps in-house. Oh, there was a hair in there. Freaking Heidi hair.
Interference.
Really can't see it unless you look for it.
Oh, Nancy, I love the stag. Oh my gosh. That is awesome.
Wow. It's almost hunting season
Yeah.
for us Pennsylvanians.
It's just like otherworldly looking with that green background. I love it.
Tealish.
These would make some good for Halloween too.
Mm-hmm. Spooky, spooky skeletons. Hey, are you guys subscribed to our TikTok channel? If you watch TikTok, it's Foiling Snobs Club on TikTok, just like our Facebook group. I think they should have to follow us on Instagram to get some prizes.
That sounds like a good idea.
Since we're going to be giving away prizes in our Foiling Snobs Club group, I think we need some more followers on Instagram. Instagram is the one we're lacking on.
Yeah. Oh, Alyssa said that moose season starts September 1st. We have a silhouette moose too.
That's cool.
There's so many deer around here. It seems like it's overpopulated.
Well, when I win the lottery and I move out there, I'll take care of that.
Okay.
Be in my backyard.
Cheryl Dean wants to know, do we have the dolphin? Yes, we do have the dolphin.
Good idea.
Okay, I'm going to stamp
Do it again. That looks pretty
some
though.
birds in the horizon and a sentiment. I'm going to put the sentiment right on here. Let's see. Because, you know, elephants and birds go hand in hand. For this one, I am going to use my acetate just to make sure I have it lined up right. So you have like a nighttime moon?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the sleigh ride.
Nice.
Wouldn't that be romantic to go on a nice moonlit sleigh ride?
Yes, it is.
Look at it. Need one more layer of ink.
Thanks, Peggy.
Is that Peggy
Love
Rose?
elephants. Yeah, Peggy Rose is on. We have 44 people watching, it looks like.
Ooh, I like this one too.
I love that. That's really cool. gonna move it down just maybe a little bit. Just a smidge.
You guys see how black that ink just soaks right in?
Make sure you have your ink pads re-inked, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't use the Catherine Pooler ink very often because it's stains my clear stamps, but wow, works great on these red rubber stamps.
That looks awesome. Okay. No, I'm happy.
That looks great. Oh, I love that sky with that. That looks
Thanks.
really pretty.
Here we go. One thing when you do this type of when you're inking and then you're inking it again, you just want to make sure your paper stays in the same spot the whole time. So
Yep.
Nancy's using a sticky grid paper and I'm using a magnet. Either
Yeah,
one
I'm using
works.
both. I'm using the
Oh, you're
sticky
using
grid
both?
and the magnets to make sure my plastic mat doesn't slide.
Yeah. All right. There's our elephants. That's so pretty. So pretty. I got a little bit of ink over ink, but it just looks like a bird. You can't tell. So pretty. I love it. Thanks, Cynthia. Okay. Are you doing dolphins?
No, I didn't grab them, but I can. I was thinking.
No, go ahead. I can do the dolphins.
Okay.
Here we go. Dolphins. Silhouette dolphins. Yeah, I've never done this. I've never played with this stamp yet. So this will be the first time. It definitely, encourages you to, see what you have in your stash and put it to good use. Especially me. I'm very guilty of that. Like I said, I've had this one. I've never used it before. So definitely getting a chance to do that now. This is going to be my sort of water scene. And it's blue on the bottom, so that's perfect. Oh, you're doing the manger, the wise men.
Yes.
You really are getting your Christmas cards lined up, aren't you?
I'm so proud of myself this year because I've been doing, 1 or 2 cards a week. Now, granted, they're design team stuff, but still, making 1 or 2 cards a week. So last year I felt really guilty. I did not send out cards last year. If you got a card from me, you were really lucky because I really didn't. I just didn't have the time. It caught up too fast to me. And this year I've been doing 1 or 2 a week and I got a nice little basket going on. So I'm very happy to have that and, using what you have, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, Nancy, that's perfect. That is perfection. Perfect combo. I have that stamp. And it's one of my favorites. So that's giving me a lot of inspiration there.
Well, it doesn't want to go back in its bag, so get
it. One thing that's nice about these, they come on a laminated board.
Yep.
So they're nice and heavy. You don't have to put them back in the bag. You
Nope.
can just
They
adhere
go,
them to
they
that.
go in my
and-
basket. Yep.
Yep.
Well, let's do this one because that reminds me of me and Dad.
Fishing.
Mm-hmm. And I was going to do a night scene, but we did more, as Dad would say, dark 30 fishing.
Dark 30.
Yep. Which meant the butt crack of dawn.
Okay.
I think. We'll do that.
Oh yeah, that's a cool stamp. I like that one too. Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta say, I'm very impressed with these papers. First of all, the design is stunning. Second
Yes.
of all, it's not ripping or pulling away from my
Sticky.
from my sticky mat. And it sucks up the ink and it still looks amazing. I mean, it literally looks like I did the pan pastel background. And
Yep.
until you get it and touch it, you're not going to know that it's printed papers. You know, there's
Right.
there's no shiny glossiness to it.
Right.
So it's very matte finish. And I love that you can change the direction.
Right.
That one's perfect.
So the one that you're doing right now, the paper that you're doing right now, I had turned it the other way for the elephants. So that's a
right,
prime
and
example.
I turned it the other way for the.
Yeah.
So look, here's the same paper with the giraffe and with fishing, and just turn the other way.
Yeah, that's great.
I love it. I love it.
Genius. You can make some stunning cards with the flick of your wrist. All you need is ink.
Oh,
this-
Tracy, that looks amazing.
Thank you.
So you get 20 sheets in a pack. There's 4 different designs and you get 5 of each design.
And they're all double-sided. So if something should happen and you're not happy, you can always flip it over and do a galaxy background. So that's great. Yeah, I'm really pleased with how the dolphins look. So thank you to whoever asked me to pull out the dolphins. This is great. Yeah, the only thing I wish I would have inked my ink pads before I started. That's the only thing. It's just taking me a little bit of extra stamping, but
Yeah, most of these I'm one and done.
yeah.
Or like just a spot I have to touch up, but
Yeah.
very little to touch up.
Thank you, Sheila. I'm glad you guys like them. We definitely are really impressed with these papers. Yeah, because Dina, like you said, she's such an artist, and she I don't know if you all are on the Blue Knight Rubber Stamp Facebook group, but you'll get to see some of her creations. And she's definitely very, very talented.
And we're taking the easy way out, right? If you're somebody who just enjoys stamping and coloring, you can certainly color over this with markers or color pencils and enhance this. We're kind of being lazy here. So, think of how much further this will go if you actually take the time to color everything and make it, pop even more. We're being lazy. You could even use your pan pastels and layer your pan pastels over this.
Right. If you go to Lynn on YouTube, Blue Knight Rubber Stamp on YouTube, she actually did some color pencil of an actual stamp with detail with one of these backgrounds, one of the new backgrounds. And that looked really nice. It was the barn in the snow. That one, it kind of sits like the barn sits in the bank. I don't have that stamp, but
I think I do. Cynthia
Yeah.
said, so pretty, you have to get 2. So Cynthia, I did buy 2.
me too.
You are absolutely correct. I did buy 2.
There we go. Finally got my dolphins nice and dark. I wanted to make sure they were nice and dark. Pretty. Pretty. Nice. Yeah, we have Meet Me at the Dock.
Doing it now.
Marcarena. Sorry if I didn't pronounce that correctly. A very pretty name. So you're doing Meet Me at
Marcena?
Marcina?
Yes.
Okay, you're doing
I
Meet
was
Me at the
thinking
Docks?
about doing it on this one.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty. With the tree and the water. I forget what that one's called.
That's a new one, and that one's called Island Reflection.
Island Reflection.
Now I have Meet Me at the Dock.
Okay.
Although Meet Me at the Dock would look really good on that orange paper too. I might do that one twice.
Then we have Lake Pier. Oh yeah, their stamps are pretty substantial. As far as, it being one stamp with everything. Red rubber gives you a nice detail.
That one came out beautiful. That one I didn't even, do a lot of dark colors, but it really looks like it's reflecting the clouds off the sky
Yeah,
into the water. That one came out pretty.
very nice.
I'm going to leave that one on there. I'm going to grab another of one of these daytime colored papers and do that one again.
Oh, thanks, Becky. Thanks, Alyssa. This is fun. This is helping me. I think I'll be able to sleep better tonight.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for doing this with me. I'm sitting here all by myself, and this is good for me to take my mind off things. That's for sure.
Well, I love hanging out with you any way I can get it, whether in real life or virtually.
Same.
And then we have all of our other crafty friends with us.
And Donna said she was at the Edison, New Jersey Scrapbook Expo today.
I missed it.
And she was talking with Effie and her mom from the Ton.
Yeah, that's my sister from a different mister.
Yes.
That's Leah's adoptive mother. She said,
Leah
no,
wants
I'm her aunt. She said, I'm her aunt, not her mom.
Yeah. Effie said, Leah can just stay with me and I'll take her all summer to all the stamp shows all over the US.
It is foolproof. Yeah, there's not much to this. It's pretty much just ink up the stamp, and the stamps are the star here, and the paper just makes it pop.
Yep, they actually have 4 different paper packs. We have 2, which we received when we were at Cincinnati for Stamp Away. And now they have released just last weekend, I think.
Yep, 2 more.
The 2 other packs, and you better believe it. We're gonna get some. You better believe it.
Oh, you met Sean at Scrappy Boy. Isn't he a sweetheart? I love Sean. He's so amazing.
He's so nice.
You know, there's a lot of, you know, people that we found kind of fake in this industry. Nah. And he is so genuine, so sweet, such an awesome person. Yes.
Yep. So nice.
All right, I'm going to show you guys what I have, and then I'll take requests.
Okay, I'm going to show you what I have too, as soon as I finish this one.
Okay, so I didn't do that many with the night. Seems like the day was for most of mine, but so this is the night pack. And again, you get 4. They are A2 size, so they are 5.5 by 4.25. So you can certainly cut them down and mat them. And the nighttime designs, you get 5 of each 4 designs. So here is this one. The nighttime are these moons. And then on the back, you just kind of get this kind of galaxy background. So those are the nighttime ones. And what I made with those are, I'll tell you the names of the stamps in case you guys want to shop for the stamps too. This one is called Light of the World. And it has a sentiment that says, they followed a star and found the light of the world, and wise men still seek him. And I will cut this down a little bit so that it fits better. Okay. This one is called Horse and Sleigh. This is one of my favorites, especially in the winter time, because there's so many different winter scene papers out there. And this one is perfect like that. Okay. Then we have our stag. Look at him in that moon. Oh, silhouette stag.
That's awesome. Love it.
Great. Then we have our silhouette wolf.
That's so cool. That's amazing.
So those are the ones I used for the nighttime. So I'm going to put those aside. And then for the day sets, again, you have 4 different designs. So you kind of get this clouds. And again, you can turn them vertically or horizontally. They're not, I mean, it's your interpretation of how you want this to look. So these are the 4 designs. And I did a lot with this one. And for these, we have Meet Me at the Docks, and I did 2 with this one. So look at the difference just from changing the paper. So this was the cloud paper, and then this one had the yellow and the blue. I mean, it looks like, you know, this is the daytime, and this is when it's starting to get kind of like twilight. See how different, but still pretty.
Oh, yeah. Very nice.
So that's Meet Me at the Docks. The next one is Island Reflection. This is a newer one. And you can see they did it beautifully with pan pastels. This would not be hard to replicate, but I don't feel like getting my pan pastels out. So look at how I cheated. Oh, I smudged a little bit there. I'll cut that off. But isn't that just as beautiful? I cheated. All I did was stamp it.
Yep.
So that's Island Reflection. Then we have Gone Fishing, and you get 3 sentiments with this one. Gone fishing, the best days are spent fishing, and you also get a smaller one because there are a lot of scenery stamps. So for example, this one, I didn't use this one yet, Lake Pier. I could easily throw this little fishing guy out here and make it look like they're fishing out there. See how that matches up? So they do a lot of stamps like this where there's smaller ones you can add to their scenery stamps.
Yes.
So there's that.
Yeah, I
one.
have the lake pier, but I didn't stamp the little boat in there, but you could, yeah.
This one is the giraffe called Grace and Peace, and this is all one stamp. And the sentiment is, may God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ give you grace and peace. So you can stamp it with or without the sentiment.
That is awesome. It looks like the Northern Lights. It's so pretty.
Yeah, that one came out nice. Then we have Lady Liberty and the Statue of Liberty and the skyline. And again, I will cut this down so it fits a little better, but that looks very pretty with that nice cloud background.
Oh, yeah.
We have the lighthouse. The lighthouse is always a popular one. Everybody loves the lighthouse one. And the lighthouse could go with any of these backgrounds. It's just so versatile. And you can do the lighthouse vertically or horizontally. It'll fit fine.
Very nice. Very nice.
And we have the horses.
Love the lighthouse.
3 different sizes on the horses plus the grass. So I use the largest horses and the grass. Galloping horses, it's called, but look how pretty that looks. I mean, it looks like they're riding off into the sunset, right?
Yep.
And we have this one is called Better Things Ahead. Love this one. I can't decide which one's my favorite. And then I didn't do wolf and owl and dolphins because you did those.
Okay, I'll show you the ones I did. So the first one I did is called Flying a Kite, and it's got a little boy and a little girl flying a kite, and I used one of the daytime. And the sentiment is, your faithfulness reaches to the clouds. So that's sentiment that you could add to that. Okay, and then I went with the background trees, and I used one of the moon sort of backgrounds with the moon and this galaxy sort of, kind of reminds you of the Milky Way. That one turned out really nice. That's so pretty. And then I think this is my favorite one. This is that's always my favorite, wolf and owl. Love wolf and owl. Oh, that turned out really nice with the moon. And then I did the elephants, which is called Walk by Faith. And I actually did stamp the sentiment and the birds. This is a 3-piece set. It's called Walk by Faith. So cool. And I did the dolphins, which is called Silhouette Dolphins. It also contains 2 smaller size dolphins, so it's 3 altogether. Really like how that one turned out. And then finally, the last one I did was Lake Pier, and I just used the clouds as the background for that one. So that's what I did. Very nice.
One more. I'm going to do the wolf and owl with the moon.
Okay.
And then why don't you tell them what they need to do to win some of these Blue Knight rubber stamps and papers from us?
Okay, so we need you to please follow Foiling Snobs Club on TikTok if you have TikTok. Okay, that's Foiling Snobs Club on TikTok. I'll write that down here. We also would like for you to please follow our Instagram pages. So on TikTok, it's Foiling Snobs Club. All one word, right?
Yep.
And then my Instagram, which I'm just going to put IG, is Schultz551. And Nancy is at Nancy, hers is Nancy Stamps, right?
Yep. Yep.
That's her IG. Okay, so if you have Instagram and if you have that, please make sure that you follow these accounts, and also leave a comment on this video after we're done. So after we're done with the live and the video posts to my YouTube channel, leave a comment, and that's how we'll pick winners. And what we're going to do is we're going to look and see who left comments. And on average, my videos get about 30 comments. So, that's a pretty good chance of winning something. But we'll go ahead and we'll look and see, like, okay, is that person following us on Instagram too? So we'll do some double checking along the way and try to find people who, if they have it, they're following us on all those platforms. Does that make sense?
And it's going to be US only, 18 and older, because we do unfortunately have to pay for the shipping.
Yes. Thank you. Hopefully you all can
We'll
see that.
announce winners probably next weekend.
Yes.
And so you want to make sure that you're following us when we announce the winners, because if you don't, we don't email, we don't ask you to email us back. We don't use Telegram. We don't do any of those things. So if you get an email saying, hey, you have to email us or you have to pay for postage, that is not us. We never ask for personal information or credit card information. We announce who the winner is, and then we tell you, you have to email us at foilingsnobsclub@gmail.com, and then we will send out your prize. So we never say, hey, you won, contact me at Telegram. That's a scammer. If you ever see that, I don't think anybody we know uses Telegram. That's a scammer website. So please do not use that. Do not give them any of your personal information. We want you guys to be safe.
Absolutely. Yes. That looks gorgeous. Perfect.
So now I just need to cut these down and put them on cards. Look how easy that was. How long have we been on? Not long, right?
I think we started at about 8:15 or 8:30, somewhere along there. So a little over an hour.
That's an hour. Yeah, but we did some chit chat in the beginning. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 card bases I need to make. 14 cards in an hour. That's awesome.
And I did 6 because I'm a little bit slower and my ink pads were not as juicy for sure. But yeah, I'll definitely be re-inking my ink pads and doing some more. It's so much fun to experiment with these papers. You can come up with so many wonderful combinations.
Nothing to throw away, right? We didn't make any mistakes. And just get your little handles, a juicy ink pad, Misty if you have it, and these papers and some silhouette stamps.
Yep, that's all you need, folks. And I also want to announce the winners from we had 2 weeks ago, we did live for Local King rubber stamp, and I have 3 winners. I'm going to go ahead and announce those right now. So we have Jeanette Elliott and Joe Henderson. They each will win a $25 Blue Knight rubber stamp gift certificate. Congratulations, Jeanette and Joe. And Lois Hutchinson is going to win a stamp and some items from Nancy as a prize.
So email us at foilingsnobsclub@gmail.com with your information so we can get those prizes out to you.
Yes. Thank you. All right.
Well, thanks for having me, Tracy.
Thanks so much for joining me. It's been so nice hanging out with you. Thank you, Chow, for helping to do the admin responsibilities. And thank all of you for spending some time with me and Nancy on this Friday evening. And we'll talk to you tomorrow night. It's Stamp Wars. Don't forget, go to Nancy's channel tomorrow night at 8 o'clock.
8 p.m.
Eastern time. And we will be sweating at that point.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody. Have a great evening.